Good evening and welcome back to Chaska Hawks Baseball. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined again by my producer Brett here as we kick off the Hawks season. Chaska is squaring off against St. Louis Park as we're joining just in time for the first pitch, and that's going to be a fastball that catches the inside corner. Nolan Kemp on the hill tonight for the Hawks as they look out to get off to a hot start this season, bringing back a lot of talent, specifically pitching. Nolan shakes off his new catcher, Dane McNaughton. Goes with a curveball that misses just low. As I mentioned, the Hawks squaring off right now against St. Louis Park in town to kick off the season. Got a pretty nice night here to start us off, as that looks like it's Stanley Regenti, the seeing-eye signal to start off the season for the Orioles. So the Hawks looking to reset here after giving up that opening signal. Ben Farley, the shortstop for the Orioles, now digs in. Lefty facing off against Nolan Kemp. Kemp works from the stretch. Catches the inside corner with a fastball. Kemper usually sits mid to high 80s with the fastball. He does have a wipeout curveball that is his punch-out pitch. Takes a peek over at Regenti at first and delivers. Fastball up and out, gets a swinging strike two. 0-2 count now to Farley. Wind blowing slightly out to left field here. Shouldn't affect play too much. This fastball misses up and away, kind of a setup pitch there for No Kemp. No's looking to build off a great junior season. That included a no-hitter, actually. I believe it was against St. Louis Park, so he's looking to run it back. Peaks, runner takes off, and that's fouled back. So Regenti's going to head back over to first. Still a 1-2 count now for No Kemp. As I mentioned, we're down here at Athletic Park. The field looks great for the early season. Lots of hours put in. I want to thank Dale Welter and the rest of the guys that are down here consistently working on the field. Give us this great product. And Nolo misses up and away with a curveball. 2-2 count now to Farley. I'd look for Regenti to maybe take off here. No peeks over at first. Regenti stays and he gets the fastball up and away. A swinging strike three.
Batting third for the Orioles, the pitcher number 15, Christopher Hokinson.
Brings up lefty Christopher Hokinson, the Gopher commit. He'll be on the bump for the Orioles tonight. It should be a good pitcher's duel. No Kemp and Hokinson, two of the best pitchers in the conference. Both D1 prospects. Nolan Kemp's going to St. Thomas next year, studying biology. And Hokinson, as I mentioned, is going to the University of Minnesota. Hokinson takes a fastball up and away. 1-0 count. Chaska's lineup today, it'll be Carver Miller starting out in left field. He batting leadoff, followed by Henry Bushy, who's playing third. Quick throw over to first. No tag applied. Drew Benson is the one who caught that over at first, the senior first baseman. He'll be hitting third. Dane McNaughton hitting fourth. No Kemp hitting fifth. Maddox Foss, the shortstop, hitting sixth. Nick Ekstrom, DHing, hitting seventh. Riley Killian playing in right field. And there's a curveball that's going to be in for a strike, 1-1. And Tommy Bones Hanson out in center field. He'll be batting ninth. Adam Hanson, his twin brother, is playing second base and getting DH for tonight. So we got a 1-1 count. No peeks over at first. Taking a look at Regenti. And delivers. Fastball misses just inside. 2-1 now. Hawkinson and No Kemp very familiar with each other. Play off-season ball against each other consistently. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 3-1 now to Hawkinson. Defense pretty much straight up here. Tommy Hanson shaded a little bit to right field. No gets the pitch he wants and delivers. Curveball catches the inside edge. 3-2, good battle in here going on down at Athletic Park. I want to thank you guys all for joining us for another season here on CHBN. I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the season. Here's the payoff pitch, misses up and away. So Hawkinson draws a 6-pitch walk. And that brings up the DH, Zach Helfman. Talking to the Hawks coaching staff before the game, we'll probably get a look at 3 pitchers in this game. We want to keep the arms fresh early in the season. Here's the pitch. That one misses just away. Looked like it was right on the edge. If McNaughton had maybe pulled that one in, it could have caught the corner. Helfman goes about 6'2", 6'3", 200 pounds. And Chaska's defense at double play depth. There's a fastball that's going to catch the outside edge. 1-1 now. Crowd slowly rolling in here. Got the grandstands about 3/4 full. Some people opting to sit out in the sun on the baselines. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Good job there by Kemp to get ahead. Chaska is returning quite a few starters. Most of the pitching staff, including Carver Miller, Maddox Foss. Maddox Foss returning, playing shortstop today. The curveball that's lightly hit into left field, handled by Miller. Nice play there by Carver Miller, dealing with the sun to close on that one and get out number 2.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, number 8, Brady Walsh.
So Brady Walsh now batting, number 8. First baseman for the Orioles. He's looking down the line, digging in. Be really nice if Nolan Kemp could get out of this little mini jam here in the first inning. Nothing hit too hard yet. Fastball misses up and in. So 2 down here in the first. 1-2 count. Kemp takes a peek back at second and delivers a curveball. That's going to be in for a strike. Nice pitch there by No Kemp. Big sweeping hook. If he can consistently throw that for strikes, the Hawks should be in pretty good shape. And here's the delivery. Another curveball. Looks like it caught the inside edge, and it did. Good mix of pitches here so far by the senior, Nolan Kemp. Good command shown so far. He does have the walk, but he's been able to get that curveball across home plate. Here's the pitch, 1-2. Fastball up and in, gets swinging, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts for Nolan Kemp as we head into the bottom half of the first. It's 0-0, Chaska, St. Louis Park. I want to thank our corporate sponsor tonight. That's the Rome Team Realty. Emily Rome and Jan Rome, your local real estate experts, putting years of experience and work together, whether you're looking to buy or sell a home. The Rome team has helped thousands of families expertly transition into their next chapter. Emily and Jan are known for their networking, negotiating, and ability to get the job done. Looking for a new home? Call the Rome team and use their expansive network to find your next great home, maybe even before it hits the public market. Emily and Jan partner with clients to prepare, price, and sell their home. Put the roses on the outside edge. Tate Myers tried to frame it, but didn't quite catch the black. 1-0 now to Bushy. Bushy delivered one of the more memorable experiences of last year's. He hit a bomb, deep bomb over the left field fence here at Athletic Park. There's another hard hit ball. That's this time to left center. That one's heading towards the wall. Carver Miller's on his horse. He's going to score. Bushy's going to hold up at second base. And the Hawks have an early 1-0 lead off 2 big swings. Henry Bushy, welcome back.
Batting third for the Hawks, the first baseman, number 7, Drew Benson.
That brings up Drew Benson, another guy who had a pretty big season last year. First baseman, comes back to bring a lot of experience. So Benson digging in. And curveball catches the outside edge. It might have been a circle change there, actually, from Hawkinson. So here's the 0-1 pitch and delivery. That one misses high, and it's going to get past the Tate Myers. Bushy moves on to third. Hawks in good position here to put up a crooked number in the bottom half of the first. Myers goes out, and he's going to have a little conversation with Hawkson. Might have been a miscommunication there on what pitch was being thrown. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good curveball. Foul tip down. Tough pitch to hit. Started in the zone and just disappeared low. There's a pitch that's going to be laced into right field. Good fight off at bat there by Benson. Saw a pitch low and away, threw the bat out at it, and he was able to find a hole. A little bit of a difference there for Benson, as you can see a lot of time in the cage and a lot of work and experience in that at bat. Got behind in the count, fought off a tough pitch for a base hit, and drove in the run. That brings up Dane McNaughton, the catcher for the Hawks this year, as he takes a fastball on the outside edge. Talking with the coaching staff a little bit before the game as well, they said nobody really stands out big time at the plate, but they've got a lot of really, really strong hitters. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be fouled off. Fastball on the outside edge. 0-2 now to McNaughton. Hawkinson working from the stretch. Peeks over at first. Benson has a decent lead, and there's the pitch, curveball on the outside edge, and they're going to ring him up. I don't know if that one got across the black.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Tough call to get run up on there.
Kemp.
So we got one out now, bottom half of the first. That brings up Kemp. As good as he is on the bump, he's just as good at the plate. The curveball. It sneaks past. Benson thought about it but didn't take off. 1-0 count. Yeah, looking to help himself out like he did many times last year. Benson with a decent lead. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball low and in. That misses. 2-0 now to 0-0 count. Hawkinson gets his pitch, peeks over at Benson, and delivers. That one's hit high in the air. Looks like it's bleeding towards right field. Right fielder is under it and makes a nice play. Good communication there for the Orioles. Looks like that was Jake Favor coming in to call off the second baseman.
Number 2, Maddox.
Henry Odens. So 2 down now. That brings up Maddox Voss. Maddox is one of the premier shortstops in the conference. Only sophomore that played last year, now moving into his junior season. He takes a pitch up and in, sneaks past the catcher. That's a third pass ball. Something to keep an eye on here as the Hawks look to be aggressive on the base paths. So Benson now in scoring position. Anything in the outfield should get him in. The first baseman, he does have above average speed. Should be able to build a pretty big lead here as well. Hawkinson peeks back and delivers. Fastball misses up and away. 2-0 now to Foss. Foss was a big part of the basketball team as well. Called many of those games on CHBN here. Came in, worked primarily off the bench. And curveball misses low and away. 3-0 now, and I'm assuming we're going to get a take sign here. Hawkinson gets his pitch. Myers sets up outside. There it is. That one's going to miss up in the zone. So Foss draws a walk. Four-pitch walk.
Now batting for the Hawks, the designated hitter, number 14, Nick Ekstrom.
So Nick Ekstrom, the hockey player, comes up now for the Hawks. He's heading to Bemidji State next year. Getting his first taste of varsity action. That's probably, yeah, he did play a few innings last year. Didn't get too much time. That curveball misses up and away. Ekstrom's looking to play club ball up at school there. He also is an engineer and technology major. He heads to Bemidji State. Fastball misses low and inside. Almost snuck past the catcher, but he smothered it. So another 2-0 count here for the Hawks. Done a good job of staying out in front of Hawkinson, making him work. Hawkinson peeks at Benson and delivers. That one's hit hard to the left center field. And fortunately, it's caught. Nice running catch there by Stanley Rigatoni right at the warning track. The Hawks threatened for more, but they did score two here in the bottom half of the first as we head into the second. I do want to reference Bank Vista, one of our purple sponsors here for CHBN to bring you this season. As a vital and independent community bank, Bank Vista gives financial support and expertise to businesses and consumers throughout Chaska, the state of Minnesota, and beyond. With a solid community focus through financial support and investments by their employees and multiple organizations, Bank Vista continues to reach out in the community. We look forward to earning your business at Bank Vista, and we welcome your input with all your financial needs. Bank Vista's mission is to redefine your banking experience by delivering an unsurpassable personal service and financial solutions, ensuring safe, sound, and locally owned and manage financial institutions to do business with. Come on down and see Lon Hand and his team at Bank Vista. That's 1420 White Oak Drive in Chaska. I'm going to give Lon a shout out. Brad just signed, his son Brad, former Hawk, just signed with the Phillies. Continuing his stellar career. He's got 3 All-Star appearances, probably the most decorated Hawk baseball player of all time.
Leading off the second for the Orioles, the second baseman, number 1, Henry Oden.
Henry Oden's the lefty looking to dig in here as No Kemp resumes on the hill for the Hawks here tonight. Hawks defense looking straight up here against Oden's. And No Kemp working from the windup delivers. Misses low and in. 1-0 count. I'd expect Nolan to go probably 4 innings here if everything goes right for the Hawks. You know they want to save up his arm a little bit. And there's a bleeder into shallow left center field. Maddox Foss gives chase and makes a great over-the-shoulder catch. He ran into Carver Miller a little bit there as he made that play, but he was able to hold on to it.
Now batting for the Orioles.
Foss has elite-level athleticism at short. He'll be saving quite a few runs for the Hawks this year. Very nice catch. And Kemp works again. This time it's followed off by Tate Myers, the catcher for the Orioles. With a fastball low and away that Myers just threw the bat at to get it out of there. So 1 down, 0-1 count. No on the hill, and he delivers. Curveball that's followed off down the left field line. It's going to get out of play. Head over to where the youths are kind of hanging out, playing a little catch on the side. Good to see a lot of young future Hawks down here running around, enjoying the game of baseball. So here's No from the windup, and there's a fastball that ran probably around 90, and he gets the swinging K. So Tate Myers is going to sit down. That's already 3 strikeouts for No Kemp. Something we saw a lot of last year in his no-hitter. I believe he rang up 17 strikeouts. He's got punch-out power. So Jake Favor made a nice play in right early in the first inning. Takes a curveball in for strike 1. Kemp seems to be in a little bit of a rhythm here now. Sets and delivers. Curveball tapped right back to Kemper. Kemper flips it over to Drew over there at first, and there we go. Clean inning. No to Benson. Getting to the bottom half of the second here. The Hawks looking to build on that lead. We'll be right back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the second.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here for the bottom half of the second. Again, I'm Mike Schmidt here on CHBN, joined by my producer, Brett, and our de facto tech guy, Andy Benson. That's Drew Benson's dad, helping us out with the camera work. So as resume, looks like Riley Killian's going to take a strike. 0-1 count now to Killian. Killian working in right field. Probably platoon out there a little bit this year as he gets his first action of varsity ball. Takes a fastball up and in, just barely misses the jersey. That one had some pretty good heat to it. I'm sure it was in the high 80s. That one might have hurt, especially on a cold night like tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, that one's going to be popped up behind the dish. Myers giving chase, settles under it and makes a nice play. So Killian retired.
Hanson.
So Tommy Hanson, Bones, is stepping into the plate now. He's manning center field just like last year. He squared up to bunt, pulled back on that one. Fastball up and away, misses. Tommy's got elite speed. Quick out of that left-handed batter's box down the line. Just keeping the third baseman honest. There's the 1-0 pitch from Hawkinson. That one's hit fairly well to center field. The center fielder, Rigonetti trails back and makes a play. Settled under it. Or Regenti, excuse me, Regenti. So 2 quick outs here for the Hawks in the bottom half of the order. We get back to Carver Miller, who started off the scoring with the Hawks. Hit a nice line drive single in the first. So 2 down here. Hawkinson working quick. Curveball in for a strike. Nice pitch. Yeah, Hawkinson working quick again here from the windup. Another curveball, gets a swing and a miss from Carver Miller. Talked with Carver a little bit before the game. It looks like he's going to be heading down to Nebraska for college. He settles in. Hawkinson sets and delivers. This time it's another curveball, gets a swing and miss. Ball sneaks away from Myers, but he fires it over to 1 to retire the Hawks in order. So 2-1, 2-3 innings here in the second. A little bit more like we expected with both these pitchers on the hill. So as we start the third inning, I do want to mention Shields, another one of our sponsors here. Your retail adventure begins at Shields. Our stores include attractions such as aquariums, arcade games, and our famous Ferris wheel. Don't forget to complete your shopping experience at Gina's Cafe and enjoy gourmet soup, sandwiches, and homemade fudge. Shields has 30 locations across 13 states and features the world's largest selection of sporting goods, apparel, footwear, and more from top brands. What really sets Shields apart is the strong, dedicated people who are empowered by the associates bringing first-class customer experience. Giving back to the local communities to help achieve this goal, Shields donates between 8 to 10% of profits annually to organizations in its local communities, including CHBN. At Shields, we have a team of customer service experts passionate about their products within their departments, and they're dedicated to delivering the best retail experience in the eyes and minds of customers everywhere. I want to thank Shields again as they bring us a passion for sports, hunting, fishing, camping, and much, much more. Thank you, Shields.
Number 23, Andrew Vila.
So as we start the third, Andrew Vila, the third baseman for the Orioles, digs in, the lefty, number 23. No, Kemp looking to keep the momentum after a strong second inning. Gets his pitch, sets, and delivers. Fastball is fouled back off the fence, bounce back into play. If Nolan Kemp can stay in front of hitters in the count, he's typically pretty successful. Throws both the fastball and the curveball with great accuracy as he shakes off the catcher and then delivers a fastball that's going to be bunted foul. 0-2 now to Vila. Good crowd on hand, as I mentioned earlier. Lots of parents in town or down here to watch, as well as student section starting to build. See John Seifert up in the crowd, longtime Cubs coach, as Kemper delivers a curveball that catches the outside edge. Wipeout pitch by Kemper. Wow, that one's tough to hit.
Number 0, Stanley Regenti.
So Regenti digs back in. Regenti had a C&I single in the first. Was left on second base. There's a curveball that dies in front of the plate. 0-1 count now to Regenti. Regenti also had a nice running catch in the second. So Kemper gets his pitch, sets, and delivers. Fastball misses just up in the zone. 2-0 count now to Regenti. Kemper sets and delivers. Fastball, that one's going to miss out and away. So quick 3-0 count here. I would assume Regenti's going to get the stop sign here. Kemper shaking off the catcher and delivers. Fastball, that one's going to catch the inside half of the plate. Drew McNaughton's relationship with the pitchers is going to be something to watch. Like I said, he didn't catch too many innings last year. He's done a good job so far. There's another fastball in for a swinging strike. So Regenti now, full count after getting ahead 3-0. No shakes off. The catcher again and delivers. Fastball, that one misses low in the zone. That's going to sneak past McNaughton.
The third baseman, number 3, Ben Farley.
So Regenti draws a walk. He's been on base in both of his at-bats so far. That's going to send Kemper into the stretch. Peeks over at first. Regenti thought about stealing in the first, but ended up staying home, and here's the pitch. That one's going to miss low and into Farley. Farley struck out in his first at-bat. First of 4 strikeouts for Nolan Kemp as he made his way through the lineup. Kemper takes a long look over at Regenti and delivers. Fastball catches the inside edge. 1-1 count now. Kemper takes another peek over at Regenti, sets, and here's the one. Nope, he fires over to first. No tag applied. Regenti dives back in safe. Good job there by mixing it up for Kemper. Keeping Regenti honest over at first. And here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a fastball that misses just up and out. Almost caught the block. I talked to No a little bit before the game. He's such a calm, cool, and collected kid. Just spoke to him a little bit about the season coming up here. Asked him if he was ready. He just quiet nod. Said he's good to go. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball is going to catch the outside edge. In for a strike, 2-2 count now. Stands are basically full now here at Athletic Park. Kemper peeks over at Regenti again, sets and delivers. Runner takes off. That looked like it was strike 3. It wasn't caught, though, by McNaughton. And No looked back like, what was the call on the pitch? Because it looked to be a strike. It just bounced off to McNaughton's glove. Either way, we got a 3-2 count now. Farley digging in. Here's the pitch. Curveball catches the outside edge. Punch out number 5, including 2 for Farley so far today. Nice pitch there by Kemp. His ability to work back from a count where he was down, very impressive.
The pitcher, number 15, Christopher Hokinson.
It brings up Christopher Hokinson, who's on the hill right now for the Cardinals. Looking to help himself out, maybe cut this lead in half. No Kemp sets and delivers. It's a fastball that catches the inside edge. Hokinson walked in his first at-bat. Nolan's done a lot of work in the offseason. He's a shorter pitcher, but he's got a really nice compact frame. He's put on a little bit of good weight as that curveball catches the outside edge. No also had a great football season this year for the Hawks. Starting at D-back, he's really brought a lot of stability to that defensive backfield. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball up in the zone, gets a swinging strike 3, and Kemper gets out of a little bit of a mini jam again. 6 strikeouts for No. Kemp. We'll be right back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the third.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Welcome back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the third inning. Chaska currently leading St. Louis Park 2-0 after a couple of runs in the first inning, including Carver Miller scoring on a big double from Henry Bushy, who's digging in right now. Changeup misses up and away for Hawkinson, who's back out there for the third. As I mentioned, Bushy got a pitch he liked and drove it in a deep left center field for a double in the first that scored Carver Miller all the way from first. And there's another off-speed pitch that misses outside. Hawkinson kind of looked at his fingers after that one. He's going to go rub the ball down a little bit. Might have lost that one. So 2-0 now for Bushy, one of the more dangerous hitters here for the Hawks. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball that catches the inside edge. Myers behind the plate was unable to handle it. Shadows starting to creep into right field now here at Athletic Park. And here's the 2-1 Hawkinson pitch. That one's going to miss low and inside as Bushy just gets his back leg out of the way there. Hitters count now for Bushy, the third baseman for the Hawks. Hawkinson working quick from the windup. That one's fouled straight back, and it's going to get out of play. Full count now for Bushy, who's very comfortable in these situations. Hawkinson gets his pitch. That one misses on the outside. Looked like a little off speed, maybe a changeup.
First baseman, number 7, Drew Benson.
So Bushy's having himself a nice game so far. He's got the RBI double in the first as well as a run scored. Now he draws a walk. That brings up Drew Benson, who drove in Bushy in the first inning. The nice little slap single into right field. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled directly back. Benson was all over it. 0-1 count now for Benson with Bushy on first. Hawkinson working from the stretch, peeks over at first. Bushy with a decent lead. Hawkinson delivers. That's a curveball. Tap foul down the third baseline. Turned out to be quite a beautiful night here at Athletic Park. Smart decision by the athletic directors to move this one up to 6 o'clock. Hawkinson delivers a punch-out curveball. That's a tough pitch to hit. So Benson's going to take a seat.
The pitcher, number 9, Dane McNaughton.
So that brings up Dane McNaughton, catcher for the Hawks, number 9. McNaughton was sat down on 3 pitches his first at bat. The last one was definitely questionable, though. I didn't think it caught the outside edge. He takes a ball there. Up and away, 1-0 count now to McNaughton. So Bushy's got a healthy lead over at first. Hawkinson peaks and then delivers. That one's fouled directly back and out of play. Sounded like it might have got a car behind me. One now to McNaughton. Hawkinson sets, peeks at 1 and delivers. Bushy takes off. Good pitch to take off on, and he's going to get in there without a throw. It was a changeup that missed outside. Myers came up with it, but he didn't even attempt the throw to get Bushy down at second, who got a nice jump. So Bushy now in scoring position. Another healthy lead over at second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's going to catch the outside edge. I don't know about that. It's a similar pitch to what got McNaughton rung up on in the first inning. I don't know about that one. A curveball that just hangs over the edge of the plate. I don't look to be outside to me. Here's the 2-2 pitch to McNaughton. He settles on it and hits a chopper to third. And Bushy gets himself caught into a little bit of a pickle here. Heading back and forth. And he's going to be tagged out in between second and third. Smart play there, though, by McNaughton to advance to second on the out.
The pitcher, number 18, Kemp.
So No looking to help himself out a little bit here as one of my guys, Carson Atterbury, checks in for the first time at the varsity level. He's going to be running for McNaughton.
Pinch running for the Hawks, number 1, Carson Atterbury.
Carson's got electric speed. He'll be worked into the outfield here as the season moves on. Right now, though, he'll probably primarily be used as a pitch runner. Also operated as a slot wide receiver on the football team. So No looking to help himself out here. Takes a ball low and inside. Anything that gets by the catcher here would be helpful for the Hawks. Anything into the outfield that touches green should get Atterbury in. As I mentioned, he's got elite speed. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a tapper fouled on the left field line. So Atterbury retreats back to second. Hawkinson, 1-1 count now, 2 down. Delivers to Kemp. Off-speed pitch, catches the outside edge. 1-2 now to No. Looks to break open this Hawks lead a little bit. Help himself out. And here's the 1-2 pitch. A little hesitation in the delivery, and that one stays outside. Hawkinson definitely has, you can tell he's spent a lot of time on the mound. He's got a good quick move to first. He actually quick pitch when Bushy was still recovering from sliding back, and then that little hesitation and the delivery there. Going to throw off No Kemp as he misses up and away. 3-2 count now. Be interesting to see if Atterbury takes off with the pitch here. I would assume he's going to stay home with nobody behind him at first, but here's the 3-2 payoff pitch from Hawkinson. And he gets a swing and miss. Kemper's going to take off to first, though, as Myers wasn't able to handle the pitch. And Kemper's going to be aboard. So strike 3. Sneaks past Myers, and Kemper heads up play, hustles down to 1. So Kemper's going to head to the bench as Isaac Wicker's going to run for him. Obviously, Minnesota State High School rules, pitchers and catchers get free pitch runners if need be. So Maddox digs in now. I would expect Wicker to maybe take off here. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that one catches the outside edge in for a strike. Foster will walk in his first at-bat. Let's see if the Hawks can take advantage of this little gift they've been given. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit hard into right center field. Actually, it died quickly, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Wicker on his way to third, and it looks like he's going to get in after a head-first slide where he loses his helmet. Foss advances on the throw as well, so now it's second and third for the Hawks. Little tapper into right center field, found no man's land, and that extends the Hawks' lead to 3. So that brings up Ekstrom, the DH, hoping to open this one up for the Hawks a little bit. Swings and misses on an off-speed pitch. So Wicker now at third. Foss at second, both with good speed. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tap to third base down the line. And a nice play. Good play by the first baseman there. That was Walsh with the nice pick to end the Hawks inning. Yeah, Walsh from Vila. So Chaska scores a run there to head up 3-0 as we go into the top half of the fourth inning. As we go into the top half of the fourth inning, I do want to thank the Schramm House. Now serving pizzas, Bavarian pretzels during the warmer months. They have food trucks and live music to serve their customers. Please also see their events on the live calendar, their live events on the calendar at schrammhousebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Chaska baseball overlooking downtown Chaska and beautiful athletic park. Come up the hill and celebrate a Hawks victory at Schramm House. We believe the best celebrations are remembered with good drinks, good food, and good times. Please stop by and see Ashley and her team. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park and is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks. I actually headed over to the Schramm House for the first time a couple weeks ago. They had baby goats there. They had live music, a couple food trucks. It was a really nice time. Hand-rolled cigars. It's always nice after the cold winter months to head out to an outdoor brewery and just enjoy a beverage and maybe some pizza.
Batting for the Orioles, the designated hitter, number 16, Zach Helpman.
Little fanfare here up in the booth as we resume play here, the top half of the fourth inning. Looks like this is going to be Zach Helfman. Helfman, the DH, flew out to left field in his first at-bat as he takes a strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kemper. Curveball that's going to get across the plate for strike two. Nice pitch there by No. Helfman probably has the hardest hit ball for the Orioles so far. It was a nice line drive that was handled by Carver Miller out on the left as he battled the sun. Here's the 2-0 pitch, or 0-2 pitch, and that's strike three. Helfman sitting down.
The first baseman, number 8, Brady.
Bit of technical difficulty, but we're back. Chaska's got 2 outs here as Henry Bushy and Drew Benson were retired on flyouts. And Dane McNaughton now currently battling a 3-2 count with 2 down. Nobody on. Score still 3-0 Chaska. Not a lot of hits on the board here, just 2 for St. Louis Park and 3 for Chaska. There was a little bit of activity in Chaska's bullpen. We'll see if Kemp comes back out for the 6th. That one's hit a mile, but it's going to drift foul. Off-speed pitch. The Magic Man McNaughton was a little bit in front of it. Ended up hitting that one over into the dam. So Hawkinston still pitching for the Orioles, and McNaughton's going to battle for a walk. Good at bat there by McNaughton, his best of the day. So we're going to get a runner here for McNaughton. It's going to be Atterbury again. Carson's got 4.5, 4.6, 40 speed. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets aggressive here on the base pass. And here's the pitch. Low and inside. No takes a hack at it, unable to handle it. 0-1 count now with 2 down. Yeah, the only action I believe that was missed was Henry Bushy flew out to right field and Drew Benson flew out to second. That's a tapper down the left field line, and it's going to sneak foul. 0-2 count, 2 down. Atterbury at first, looking to run. And Atterbury takes off. Curveball misses low. Throws a little wild, and Atterbury's in for his first steal of his varsity career. Atterbury doing a nice job of pitch running here so far. He's had 2 attempts. He scored on his first one. The pitch ran for Nolan Kemp. Now with Nolan up, he gets a steal to put himself in scoring position. Anything into the outfield should be good enough to get him home. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to miss on the outside edge. 2-2 now to no. So as the sun goes down here at Athletic Park, temperatures start to drop a little bit. The wind has died down though. Kemper digging back in. Hawkinson's still on the hill. Nobody in the bullpen for the Orioles. Here's the pitch. That's strike 3 on the inside edge. Nice fastball. Good pitch there by Hawkinson to get no count.
No errors, 1 man left on base. After 4.5 complete, it's still St. Louis Park 0, Chaska Hawks 3.
So we head into the top half of the 6th, and I want to give a shout out to Pitch to Pitch. Pitch to Pitch started in 2004 with the purpose of providing something we didn't have growing up. Access to those who have played at the higher levels and can teach what they have learned. This purpose acts as our guiding principle, to treat each player as if they were a student, and you yourself as an instructor. What would you teach, and how would you treat yourself as a player? Pitch to Pitch mission statement is to be a premier platform for realizing your baseball potential. They focus on fundamentals and the experience and knowledge aspect of the game because it is played 1 pitch at a time, 1 inning at a time. Chaska is proud to partner with Pitch to Pitch to further develop our team this year. So Kemper answers the bell for the 6th. Saw Tommy Hanson was getting a little bit of work in the bullpen. He'll head it back out to center field. Kind of tough to pull no Kemp because he's rolling. 11 strikeouts. Nobody's made it past second base. Just 2 hits allowed.
For the Orioles, the third baseman, number 3, Ben Farley.
So Ben Farley digging in here, the 2-hitter for the Orioles. As I mentioned, Nolan Kemp, not the biggest kid by any means. Probably runs about 5'10", but he is pound for pound one of the tougher guys out there. He's a stocky build, so he can be a little bit of a workhorse out there on the mound. Works from the windup and delivers. Fastball misses away. So 1-0 now to Farley. Farley's got 2 strikeouts on the day. Curveball in the dirt gets him swinging. 1-1 count now. Temperature's definitely starting to drop here at Athletic. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Another curveball that's going to cross the plate for a strike. Kemper's off-speed, his confidence in his off-speed stuff is something that we saw a lot of his junior year, but he's really putting it on display here tonight in the home opener. Fastball rings him up as he loses his head. A little extra mustard on that one. Strikeout number 12, including 3 for Farley.
The pitcher, number 15, Christopher Hokinson.
So that brings up Hokinson. Hokinson's got a walk and a strikeout so far tonight. Little bit of a shift here for the Hawks defense, favoring the right side of the field. Curveball low and in, misses. 1-0. Hokinson working from the left side here, digs in. Takes a curveball that just misses inside. Some of the fans wanted that one. So 2-0 now as Kemper works quickly. Fastball misses up and away, 3-0 to Hokinson. And here's the 3-0 pitch. Oh, and that one catches the ump where you don't want to get hit. He's going to take his time and try to walk it off. It looks like it might have caught him in the knee area. Just went off the glove of McNaughton. And he's stretching out his knee. His time is called. You can tell McNaughton kind of feels a little bad about that when he thought he might have been able to handle it. So the trainers are out on the field. It looks like our ump's going to be okay as he just takes a minute to collect himself after catching that one square in the knee area. Yeah, it looks like he's pointing to the inside of the knee, the lower thigh. He's stretching it out. He says he's good to go. And he gets a nice round of applause. So Hokison's aboard with a walk. He's going to get a pitch runner, and that brings up Elfman. That's the second walk of the day drawn by Hokinson, just the third issued by Nolan Kemp. Elfman follows that one off down the right field line. He's going to sneak out of play. So the lights are on now here at Athletic Park. The sun is basically out of play here for the left fielder and left side of the infield. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Elfman. Curveball that he hits, taps lightly to right field. Nice play out there. That looks like that was, wasn't sure if they subbed in anybody. It looks like that was Riley Killian still out there in right field. Good job of tracking it by Killian. So 2 down now. Man on first. And that brings up Brady Walsh. Walsh has 2 Ks on the day in his 2 at-bats. And he takes ball 1. Lots of youngsters running around down here, enjoying a little slice of the warm weather we have before it gets cold again later on this week. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, good for a strike. So as we take a peek ahead, we've got a game at Bloomington Jefferson on Wednesday. We'll see if we get that one in, and then we're back here on the 19th, 7 o'clock against Eden Prairie, weather dependent. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be called a ball just a little low. So no looking to get out of here. Probably turn the ball over to Tommy Hanson for the 7th, depending on how the rest of this inning goes. That one misses up and in. 3-1 now for Kemp. Home plate umpire still stretching that leg out a little bit. And here's the 3-1 dealing. Fastball, swing and a miss on the outside edge. So with the 3-2 count and 2 outs, Drew Benson no longer holding the runner at first as he's going to be taken off on the pitch. I'm sure Kemper would love to just do this one himself, and there's the pitch. Fouled off, and it's going to bounce back into play after hitting off our netting here. If you haven't been down to Athletic Park in a while, come stop on by. There's been improvements made every year. The press box looks great. Got a new paint job. I want to thank everyone that helped contribute to that. Still 3-2. Still a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. Curveball tapped and tap foul. So Walsh is battling. Kemper's looking to get out of here clean. Gets his pitch, takes a peek over at first. Benson no longer holding the runner. Runner takes off, fastball misses up and in. So Walsh draws a walk. Second one of the inning here for Kemp. It brings up Henry Oden. Odens flew out to short on a nice play by Foss and struck out in his last at-bat. Kemper working from the stretch. Sets and delivers. Tapper up the middle. That's handled, and the Hawks retire the Orioles to get out of the inning. Nice play there by Chaska. That was Adam Hanson, who's getting DH for, if you haven't heard his name so far tonight, Tommy's brother. So Chaska gets away clean, and we head into the bottom half of the 6th. Chaska's still leading 3-0. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter of the Rome team with Edina Realty. I'm here today with the Chaska varsity baseball captains because the Rome team is again sponsoring the baseball season. I thought you might want to meet the captains, so let's meet them now.
I'm Nolan Kemp, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Carver Miller, and I'm a pitcher and outfielder.
My name's Henry Bushy, and I'm a shortstop and third baseman.
My name's Drew Benson, and I play first base.
Like the Chaska baseball program, the Rome team is rooted in the community and a tradition of excellence. We wish the team a great season and all the best. Soar Hawks.
I'm always a winner. This is David the Goliath. View me as a fly, smaller name horizon, but there's so many rifles. My son's in a body that can take half of those bodies and make a block. I'm on top of the dead, just to look a giant dead in his head. And I break, I fall, I crawl. I carry so much weight that you'll probably never believe it. I fade, I fall, stand tall. Some dream of greatness while others stay awake to achieve it. Bring the rain through my era, so even if I die for centuries through history, I'm alive.
We're back here at Athletic Park for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chaska is still in the lead 3-0 here on CHBN for the home opener. Good start for the Hawks. Let's see if they can close this one out. The Orioles have gone to the bullpen. They've brought in Stefano Jovanelli. Stefano Jovanelli was DH for this game, but he did play left field. Another lefty for the Hawks to try to go get some hits off of.
Batting for the Hawks.
So Hawkinson gives up 3 in his season opener.
Number 2, the shortstop, Matt Fox.
His job's done for the night. That brings up Maddox Foss for the Hawks. Maddox has a walk and an RBI single. And takes that one out of the zone. 1-0 count. Jovanelli sets and delivers. Catches the inside edge for a strike, 1-1. And here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to miss up in the zone. Good eyes there by Foss, laying off the high heat. 2-1 now as Jovanelli sets and delivers. Foss with a big swing. Can't quite make contact. A swinging strike two. Maddox does have a little extra pop in his bat. That one's fouled off behind the over the backstop. So 2-2 now for Foss. Foss made an excellent play in the field earlier today. Nice little over-the-shoulder running catch, and here's the 2-2 pitch. That one's hit pretty hard to third. Vera's there, and Vera delivers a strike over to first to retire Foss. So 5-3 put out there for Foss. Nice play by Vila. So that brings up back Nick Ekstrom. Always recognize him with the long flowing hair hanging out the back of the helmet. DHing tonight. He's got a strikeout and he flew out to short. Takes a strike there on an off-speed pitch. Jovanelli working quick. Another curveball in for strike two. So Ike digs in here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 1-2 now, 1 out. Jovanelli gets the one he likes and delivers. That was an off-speed pitch, tapped back to Jovanelli. He picks it up and flips it over to first, and Ekstrom is retired.
The right fielder, number 10, Riley Killian.
Brings up Riley Killian, the right fielder. Not a lot of hard hit balls here so far tonight. Just 3 hits for the Hawks, 2 for St. Louis Park. The one that was hit hard was probably Henry Bushy's double. The first that opened up the scoring is Killian takes a strike on an off-speed pitch. And Jovanelli misses with a fastball up in the zone. Now 1-1, evening the count. Jovanelli's found a lot of success with his curveball so far. Fastball misses up in the zone again. 2-1 now. Maddox Foss is up in the pen for the Hawks. And the curveball gets a swing and a miss from Killian. So Killy calls time. And here's Jovanelli with the 2-2 pitch. That one's tap foul as it catches Killian in the box. He seems to be okay though. As the temperature drops, crowd's getting a little quieter here in the later innings. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and miss. Ball gets away from the catcher, Myers, but Myers delivers a strike over to first, and the Hawks are retired in order. We're going to head into the top half of the 7th here. Chaska leading 3-0 over St. Louis Park.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska. Schramm House.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now batting for the Orioles, number 25, Graham Sullivan.
Welcome back here on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt again, joined by my producer Brett as we bring you the top half of the 7th inning here. Chaska still leading 3-0. Little substitution news here as No Kemp leaves the bump. He heads out to center field, and Tommy Hanson, the center fielder for the first 6 innings of the game, is going to work as the closer for the Hawks. Talking with the coaching staff, they expect Tommy Hanson to hold on to this closer role for a good portion of the year. The lefty works primarily out of the stretch, and he gets a strike there on a fastball on the outside edge. So Tommy Bones Hanson got a good pitching repertoire, sits in the mid to low 80s with his fastball. And there's a nice little slider on the inside edge, 2-0, or 0-2 count. Bones is going to be heading to the University of Minnesota to play for the Bulldogs, majoring in engineering. As a line drive is ripped up the chute, Maddox Foss with a diving effort almost gets him. Nice job there by Maddox Foss to keep that one in the infield.
Now batting number 11, the right fielder, Jacob Faber.
That brings up Jacob Faber. A right fielder. So no outs. And the 0-0 pitch misses. 1-0 count now to Faber. Chaska's infield's at double play depth. Little tapper up the middle. Nolan Kemp giving chase, and he's able to fire out the runner at second base. Nice play there by No Kemp. He was unable to get to that ball, but he made a nice heads-up play there, picking it up quickly and able to get the runner at second, who had to hesitate because he thought maybe Kemper or Foss was going to get there. Nolan Kemp, not only a weapon on the mound, but he's also a weapon out in center field. So Bones gets the first out of the inning. Misses low and away on a fastball.
The shortstop, number 23, Andrew Vila.
Now batting's Andrew Vila, third baseman. Vila, one of the 3 hits for the Orioles tonight. He also has a strikeout. And that fastball is going to catch the outside edge, evening the count at 1. Bones takes a peek over at 1. Sets and delivers to Villa. That's going to be an off-speed curveball. Looks like maybe a slider. Catches the outside edge. And the 1-2 pitch. Off-speed. Just misses. Crowd wanted it. I wanted it. 2-2 count now. So Vila digs in. Bones sets and delivers. Fastball misses low in the zone. Crowd wanted that one too. 3-2 count now full to Vila. So we take a peek ahead here on CHBN. We will be providing coverage for every single home baseball game for the Chaska Hawks this year. And that's a fastball on the outside edge. Rings up Vila. Vila was halfway to first. He thought he might have drawn a walk, but he's going to go sit down. First strikeout of the night for Bones. Kemper finished with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits given up, no runs allowed. That ball is hit hard by Regenti, excuse me. And good job there by No Kemp to cut that one off, keeping Regenti at first. But a hard hit ball over Maddox Foss. Now that brings up Ben Farley. Farley, the 2-hitter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts here tonight. He's looking to get on the board. So Regenti, 2 hits on the night and a walk drawn. Good game for him. McNaughton coming out to visit with Bones a little bit, discuss a little strategy. I would just establish where he wants this one. With 2 down here, Chaska looking to get away with a nice solid first win over a in-conference rival. Anytime you can pull a win away from a pitcher that's committed to the U, it's always a nice thing. So hopefully we can get away with this one as the fastball catches the outside edge. Good first pitch there by Bones. 0-1 count now to Farley. Like I said, he's struggled here so far tonight. Here's the pitch. Off speed, catches the edge. In for strike 2. 0-2 count now for Farley. Probably thinking about that golden sombrero right now. He just wants to get a bat on it. Chaska's defense is all at normal depth here. Bones sets and delivers. Fastball misses the outside edge. The crowd wanted it. Good speed on that one by Bones. He probably ran that one up about 85. So here's the 1-2 pitch, looking to get away with. And McNaughton drops down, knocks it down, the off-speed pitch that was in the dirt. Keeps it in front of him. Good job not letting any of the runners advance. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top half of the 7th. Chaska looking to put this one away. Bones sets and delivers. That one's going to be tapped down the left field line. It's going to sneak out of play. Still 2-2 here. Bones looking to close out his first save. And he gets the job done on a high outside fastball. So Bones gets the K. It's 4 strikeouts on the night for Farley. Had a tough night. Chaska wins 4-3 on 3 hits, 0 errors for either side. The Orioles go away with no runs scored. They had 4 hits that were spread out. Great job. Player of the game tonight was Nolan Kemp. Great opening effort here for the Hawks as we look to get into this season. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. This team's got a lot of potential, a lot of pitching depth, and they should be able to go a long way. I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. That's a Rome Team Realty at RomeTeamRealty.com, Bank Vista in downtown Chaska, Shields of Eden Prairie, Schramm House just on top of the hill, which I'm sure a couple of parents are probably going to head up there after this nice win. Cuzzies as well. Perfect family dining, serving the Chaska area for a long time. And Pitch to Pitch. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. For my producer,